Hoods, palm trees sprouted from the landscape at irregular intervals. I was here, finally here. I had an East Coaster's love of the West Coast. It was simple and pure and unadulterated by anything as obscene as the truth. My driver looked at me in the rearview mirror. His eyelids were half-hearted tents pitched over his red eyes. He was a dismal inhabitant of a suit unhappy to house him. Leon. My cell phone was an insubstantial sun against my ear. Leon is not a possible answer to that question. That's my name, he said. Of course it is, I said warmly. I hadn't thought he looked like a Larry, now that I thought about it. Not with that watch, not with that mouth. Leon was not from L.A., I decided. Leon was probably from Wisconsin or Illinois. Dogs? Puppies. His mouth deflated as he considered it. I suppose puppies. Everyone always said puppies. Why puppies? Leon stumbled over his words as if he hadn't considered the idea before. They're more interesting to watch, I guess. Always moving. I couldn't blame him. I would have said puppies myself. Why do you think they get slow, Leon? I asked. My phone was very hot against my ear. Dogs, I mean. Leon didn't hesitate with this answer. Life wears them down.
Cole, are you still there?
I sort of took a mental vacation during your intro. I was just asking my driver if he preferred dogs or puppies.
It was a long intro. Does he have a preference?
Do you?
Puppies, I guess.
Huh. Double ha. Leon, sides with you. Why did you choose puppies?
I suppose they're cuter.
I held the phone away from my mouth. Martin from F Natural Live chose puppies too. Cuter. This knowledge didn't seem to cheer Leon very much. Leon finds them more entertaining, more energetic.
That's exhausting, though, isn't it? I guess if it's someone else's puppy, then you can watch it and the mess is someone else's problem. Do you have a dog?
I was a dog. Back in Minnesota, I both tenanted and belonged to a pack of temperature-sensitive werewolves. Some days, that fact seemed more important than others. It was one of those secrets that meant more to other people. No.
4 no's. This is an exclusive for our show, guys. Cole St. Clair definitely doesn't have a dog. But he might have an album soon. Let's put this in perspective. Remember when this was big, guys?
On his end of the line, the opening chords of one of our last singles, Wait, Don't Wait, sang out, pure and acidic. It had been played so often that it had lost every bit of its original emotional resonance for me. It was a song about me, written by someone else. It was a great song by someone else, though. Whoever came up with that bass riff knew what he was doing. You can talk, I told Leon. I'm sort of on hold. They're playing one of my songs. I didn't say anything, Leon replied. Of course he hadn't. He was suffering in silence, our man Leon behind the wheel of this fancy L.A. limo. I thought you were telling me why you were driving this car. It poured out of him, his life story. It began in Cincinnati, too young to drive, and ended here in a hired Cadillac, too old to do anything else. It lasted 30 seconds. Do you have a dog? I asked him. It died. Of course it had died. Behind us, someone honked. A black car or a white car, and almost certainly a Mercedes or an Audi. I had been in Los Angeles for 38 minutes, and 11 of those had been in traffic. I've been told there are parts of L.A. where the cliché of continuous traffic is not true, but I'm guessing that's because no one else wants to frequent them. I was not excellent at sitting still. I swiveled to look out the back window. There, in a sea of monochrome, a yellow Lamborghini idled, bright as a child's toy, a knot of palm trees as backdrop. And on the other side of it was a swimming pool-colored Volkswagen bus driven by a woman with dreadlocks. As I turned back around, sliding down the leather seat, I saw the sun glance off warehouse roofs, off terracotta tile, off 40 million pairs of huge sunglasses. Oh,